He asked if I wanted everything on it, so I just said yes.
Hi, we're Mel and Jay. Together with our cat Benny, we're traveling the Baja Peninsula all the way to Cabo and back. This is the time we went to Ensenada, where we camped on a cliff, ate more amazing food, and visited a rare marine geyser.
We're starting to see grapevines and olive trees.
Mel has found a spot for us to stop and have our favorite brunch, which is birria. Well, we made quick work of that. So we only got like 100 meters down the road. And then Mel's like, oh, it's a churro stand. I'm like, oh, we should stop. She's like, no, we don't really need it. I'm like, yeah, I think we do.
These things are huge. When she filled one bag, I was like, oh, maybe I should just get one order.
No, we can eat that.
And we're making them like fresh right there.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. Crisp, sweet.
We have made it to Ensenada. Well, just southwest of the city. And look, we have a heck of a view out the window. Let's go see what we got. We are perched on the side of a big cliff looking out towards the ocean. Pretty sweet. Now we're only staying here for one night just to see La Bufadora, and then we're gonna be heading off north. Well, and the thing is, we would easily stay here longer, except there's a big, huge wind and rainstorm coming on Tuesday, and I don't think this would be the best spot to be during that storm.
No, perched on a cliff facing the Pacific Ocean. That might be less than ideal.
If you fall, you'll fall and come rolling down the hill, and then I'll stop you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I got this all figured out.
I feel like I'm in a botanical garden. This is so cool. Like, look at these things. They're huge. Whoa, okay. Don't get too close to that edge. That is scary.
Oh, that's like a proper cliff.
That's a full-on cliff. Like, don't. Please don't. Please don't.
What am I doing?
It could break apart. Like, it's very fragile. Okay, scary. Got like shivers up my whole spine. It's just back away from the cliff edge, honey.
Backing away. Backing away.
Hun!
What?
No! Yeah, no, you're freaking me out, like, really bad. 1934 to 1993.
Oh, somebody fell.
Wow.
Holy.
Yeah, like, my whole body is like, don't move. What are you doing, you idiot?
And our trailer is right over there. Not that far from here, but quite a gap in between. We're up nice and early on this damp, misty morning to see something called La Bufadora. Now, there's not a whole lot of waves, and this is a blowhole beside the ocean, so we're not even sure if it's going to be blowing. But we're going near high tide, which we're told is the best time to go, so we'll see how it is.
This place is a total ghost town at the moment.
So we parked at the closest parking.
That cost 60 pesos.
We did get a tip not to park at the first parking you see, but it was all about the same amount of money. This one was like $1 cheaper.
But it seems they get more expensive the further away from the Bufadora that you are.
Which makes no sense. Oh, there's the sign. La Bufadora is a remarkable marine geyser known for shooting water up to 100 feet in the air. This natural phenomenon results from ocean waves colliding with an underwater cavern. However, note that in the absence of strong waves, the geyser's performance may be diminished or absent, as was the case when we visited. It gave us a few puffs, but nothing too spectacular.
Well, the boof was a bust.
Yeah, here in Baja, we've more often had too much wind and too many waves. But I guess the thing is, we needed one more piece of information about when to come here. You want to come at high tide, but you also want to come when there's big swells. So if the ocean looks flat and there's not a lot of waves, you're not going to get much boofing at the boof.
Boofing at the boof.
We're headed from our cliff top view in Ensenada, except there is no view because of all of the fog. So now we've got to go on a twisty, windy mountain road in very heavy fog. So let's go.
Well, we know there's a turn coming up. How do you feel about driving in this, honey?
It's pretty pea soupy, but I mean, could be worse. The rain has let up a bit, so we're gonna go and check out Ensenada's Zona Centro.
Oh, it's wet out here. Things are pretty soggy.
Carpet's a little bit wet.
We've just arrived to Taqueria El Trailero. Trailero, that's how you say it. And we're gonna try their tortas. And they're on a very busy street, pretty much the highway, through Ensenada, but they have parking around back of the building.
This is a quesadilla, which we've had before. I think each place has its own take on it. Breakfast of champions.
It looks amazing. So I got, what did I get? I got the queso torta with carne asada. And he asked if I wanted everything on it, so I just said yes. And it looks like this sandwich is just packed full of stuff. The bread feels so soft. I'm so excited to try this.
It's huge.
It's massive. That's really good.
Now the question is, are you going to be able to finish that?
I don't know.
It's pretty big.
I've lost like half the toppings. When you come here, know that there are different stations for the different types of meats. So for example, Jay wanted birria tacos, quesadillas, and he had to go to the birria station for that. They have a fish station, El Pastor station. You go to the station to order it. Then you get to enjoy it at your table. Then you pay.
We think.
At least that's the order we did it. And we saw other people doing it that way too, so that's why we did it that way.
So we're just walking down like a quiet downtown street, and all of a sudden we head into this, which I believe is where all the cruise ship people have come.
Definitely seems that way.
They're like all on this corner. So I don't know, I guess this is where all the vendors and everything are too. So this is where the money is to be made.
Let's get some souvenirs.
Okay. All right, I think we're both a little overwhelmed here. It's been a while since we've been around this many people and this much noise.
Oh, it's like Cabo. Yeah, this is like Cabo on steroids, honestly.
This also reminds us a little bit of Cabo because everything is priced in US dollars.
Not everything. This is priced in pesos. All right, something to come and see is the Plaza Civica. And it's just a big square, but there's fountains. Also in this plaza, there are 3 large gold heads of various important people to Mexican history. Oh no! There is supposed to be a really, really big Mexican flag here. And all we've got is the pole. Maybe the flag is out for cleaning. We are at Hussong's, which is supposed to be home of the very first margaritas. So we're going to test them out. All right.
They're a bit smaller than we imagined.
This is not the size of drink I was expecting.
Yeah.
But
the way he looked at us, I think they're probably strong.
let's try it.
Cheers. Yeah. That's got a bit of tequila in it. We also found a free museum and spent some time learning all about the Ensenada region.
Thank goodness they have English signs as well.
Wow, what a busy, bustling town. I'm still dreaming of that torta. Be sure to join us next week when we visit the Napa Valley of Mexico called Valle de Guadalupe. We'll see you then.
We have made it to Ensenada. Well, just northwest of the city. No, wait, we're southwest.
Southwest. Watch your distance and be careful when going in reverse. They've had... Okay, hun?
What?
It's beeping at you for a reason. How do I know if we're on? We got a
red light.
Okay. You'd think I've never used this camera before.
Make sure you don't miss the next video by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications.
Oh, and don't forget to check out our website and sign up for our weekly email blast.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.